Alrighty. It is Tuesday. That is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's stream night. It's time for more AI Somnium files. And some developments since last time. I said since last time. Since Sunday, there was more developments yesterday. Did I stream on Sunday? I did. Anyway, so we reached the dead end. Boss is dodgy, right? We've got actual video footage of her shooting Dosajima. But we hit a brick wall because we don't have enough information. What I did do, we went back in time, kinda, back in the flowchart, do a new line of investigation, just taking us a whole different route. I mean, there were, who is dead actually? So what? Let me put it up. We'll go to the flowchart and we'll have a proper look. Come over here. Hopefully the game is going to boot. Trying. There we are. There we are. We got it. So, boot this up. Yeah. There we go. Iris has been killed. Dosajima was at the place where the body was, but died in his head. It could be him that killed her, we're not sure. But it came out of the interview, or like the
What
sync.
do you mean there's no body?
Led us to this. The body was here. Tate saw it. We saw Sojima go in. Body was covered. He claims that he didn't see it. So what he said is like, oh, like how was I supposed to know there was a young girl that stabbed him? Like, never said stabbed, and he was like, oh well, your boss. I'm pretty sure your boss mentioned it in the car. And she's like, I could have mentioned it. I don't remember. Doesn't help. Then we got a phone call from the guys here that are like, oh well, we're here. We're at the place that's definitely this place, this warehouse. You're like, yeah. And there's nobody here. Like, so race down, be like, I mean there's nobody. What do you mean? What are you telling me? Yeah. We reached a dead end this in day 5. We have to jump back to day 2. Made a different decision in the sync machine, which has led us to here day 3 and Sunday. So Iris, this Mecha Break ad is quite the jam. I look forward to hearing that when Sai gets in. Lost my train of thought. So, Shoko is dead. We don't know where Renju is. You are able to hear me when there's an ad playing. How does that work, Sai? But the Mecha Break. Oh, the delay. Aye, obviously the delay. How are you doing, Sai? The Mecha Break ad. What is that like? There's like a holiday thing. But I just doing a wee bit of review. So we know Shoko's died at this point. Iris is also dead. Don't know where Renju is. Dosajima. Like a break. Like a city break or something. Honestly, I kind of keep up with the ads in Twitch. So, but then Mecha. I don't know, it could be like a wee holiday park themed around mecha stuff. You never know. There's all sorts of everything nowadays, and that would like absolutely fall into the Twitch viewer kind of like sphere of interests. A video game sounds more likely, but also could be a holiday thing. Maybe it should be a holiday thing. Anyway. How you doing, Si? How has your Tuesday been treating you? You're one of the ones that put in an order for the Mr. Blobby thing the next day. Usual holiday ads with that voice, but for make or break holidays. Okay. I need to get that Ko-Fi? I don't know how you pronounce it. I need to get that link out there more. Get you. It is coffee, like, or buy me a coffee type of thing. But like, it looks like Ko-Fi. Now you had to say lo-fi, you want to say lofi. Like lofi beats. You say lo-fi. I want to get a link out there. And we can split the money between the Gladys Games trip and the Mr. Blobby figure. Does like Ko-Fi? Coffee sounds better, especially when they've got a wee coffee cup and it's like they're only like £3. It's like the price of a coffee. Type of thing. That's what I'm saying. We'll get it out there. Get it circulated more. We'll widen the sphere. You can get Gladys Games and Mr. Blobby. Because why should you go with it both? Wait, where are we? It is spelled like lo-fi. Yeah, just fucking stupid is what it is. But we've reached this point. Yeah, it's because I'm going to sit here saying, oh, it's pronounced this, and you're like, no, it's pronounced like this, and I'm like, yeah, it's pronounced like that. And you're like, no, you're not listening. You're not reading properly. I'm like, I'm reading properly. I was going to say, see, even I added like a text to speech, it still wouldn't help because then that would probably come up with a third pronunciation and how to say this thing. Like, proper mess with it. So we've reached. Oh, wait, I forget. What day we're going? Day 2, day 3. Day 3 at this point. Must be near the end of the day. Like if I say, some say tomato, some others say tomato. Some say tomato. You know, just throw in that third pronunciation. Oh, I'm desperate the water. Yeah, say some. Just one. One very special lad. Is it tomato? Right. No, that's not what I want. Doesn't tell me about the fucking horn. No, that's not anything. I was hearing a guy stream. Oh yeah, no. The one bro stream. Didn't catch up with that. I'm always fascinated with like the one bro runs. Don't know if I'm like capable enough of doing one. I'd be interested in trying, but I just don't have a clue. I was going to watch guys and catch up with that for like a wee and tips. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe someday. Yeah, and I've played it recently, so I don't have an excuse. But we'll see. I think we think it might be a nice wee special thing to do, just like in between things, just to kind of mellow down after like a big series. There's a lot of like Resident Evil coming up. It'd be nice to just settle after that. Anyway, here for now. Let's go on this because there's a missing body.
Yeah, we looked everywhere.
How is the sound? It's actually really quiet in my ear. My volume is way down, which is why.
But nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
I don't know if it was just like a quiet music bit.
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it.
Oh,
I
that's
saw
right.
Iris' body with my own right eye.
Forgot. Iba was it at that point?
Then perhaps someone moved the body.
It was in bodyguards. It was saying housekeeper. Oh yeah, I just forget Resident Evil, forget about everything. What about files? Somnium files, like you say.
Between the time we left and CSI
important.
arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
Be interesting to hear about this other possibility. Okay.
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell?
Yeah, but
Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place.
okay.
Something wrong?
The world changed.
That was dramatic. How are you over here? I thought the front door was behind Iris. Oh no, wait, no, it's no. I remember the. Oh, no. Falco's sink thing. That was the door. Why I thought it was the other side. I think it's 'cause it started there. With our first Somnium thing. Anyway.
Iba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Mm,
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality?
oh, imagine. Imagine.
If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating.
It's on that all of this is in
Mizuki
Daddy's head, and
Somnium,
he's
you
actually being
saw
synced with
Iris's
right now.
frozen corpse.
I'm having the most money.
It is affecting
Same,
your mental
probably.
state.
He'll try like properly focus on like, no, just give me money. Brain's like, well, how about
Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris? Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
right? That's okay. There's a lot of people there.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Yeah, we know. I
another
know this.
connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives
That's
for the
right.
past 17
Yeah.
years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
Did I explain this last time? I forgot.
In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious. I
Yeah.
would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
So you believe me? Is that what you're saying?
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder.
Yep.
Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene.
Okay.
3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case,
Two raises a
both is
lot
still
more
unknown.
questions.
We need to talk to Renju.
I mean, they all do. But
Where did you go?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is
Cafe.
possible she may have something for you by now.
Moma for information too. But I had to promise a meeting with Iris. Moma can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
I jumped out of my eye socket.
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium, and that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now.
No,
A
after
woman's
something's
mind
happened.
changes with the phases of the moon, you know.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss. Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A.
Exhibit 8, he's a
3 days
politician.
ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Yeah.
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him
Yeah,
without
don't
solid proof.
have anything.
What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any
Hopefully not
case,
at all.
we have to speak with him again.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
What's his knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. It killed Gate and Dragon in 1. Nicely done.
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama.
I feel like if I was to do one of those runs, I might be okay. They've been playing Night Rain, and Gate and Dragon did show up a couple of times. Actually been not too bad. Click tab, he's in the arena empty. And just when he's like,
And I need to check the warehouse.
he knows what
one
he's
more
doing.
time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
I'm looking forward to catching up with that. That is going to be good. Just systematically 1 to 5.
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case.
Yeah.
Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. 1 call in particular stood out to me.
Alright.
It was 1 week ago, from Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89.
Hmm.
Yes, this is most likely
We've not met him in this timeline.
called HQ.
We know his voice.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
This is where we're in this timeline. Cool.
Unknown.
You
Okay.
don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
Alright. Who is he?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco.
Correct.
Alright, so we're at that stage. We've got a name now. Is This is when we're like getting information. Like, oh, we've got this for like another timeline kind of thing.
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years.
6 years ago.
Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sajima for that information.
Number
we're getting that
89
information.
knew who killed Shoko.
He did, but that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Alright.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time.
Like,
Call
we
up
will
boss.
at some point.
Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Did we do? We did. We did a mind sync with him before. I wonder if it's going to be different because there's a different timeline now. Right.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage room.
Reached Monday.
Isn't your investigation over?
Big green bokeh. Actually, now I look closer, it's just a bush. Spherical bush.
I have a look. A merman.
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman. Wait, a merman?
Oh, hey everybody! I'm a merman.
Stupid man. A pond. Sajima residence. Right. Big stone. Yep, got the stone. Might be at the warehouse.
I told you, I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
But there's nothing to tell either then. Oh, I love it. But it's all that stuff. It's so stupid. But I love it. Especially when it's like, there's really serious setting. We're going to ask somebody about this. All this serious stuff. But first,
It appears
Merman.
he will not respond.
what's he's not?
Number 89.
I really don't see the point in being here. I don't think I'm going to get any more new information.
An inmate at Fuchu Prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Well, let's just keep that
Need
going.
information, you can ask her.
Oh well,
Can't-
don't you worry.
You are beginning to irritate me.
So I need to answer the questions, then I'll be away.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
That just makes you come across more guilty.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
That's a lie.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying.
Yeah.
After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding so?
Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy, excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you.
I don't think I'm going to like whatever this is.
To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't ever want to see you again.
Oh, that's not an option
So
for
I
you.
suggest that you don't show
That's
your
just not an
face
option.
anymore. It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
Just threatening something like that could get you arrested. Bold. So walked away
Who
sternly.
does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
I don't think more and more he's in. He's been synced with someone.
You need more info on Ren? I'm
Yes,
sorry
please.
to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
Oh,
I see.
oh well. Short and sweet then.
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
Can't wait to see Get Synced, bitch. Yeah, got it loaded. So the next time it appears.
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
Oh, Falco?
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though, nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate, no evidence.
Odd that you can get arrested for murder, isn't it?
World-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Them again.
That's about
Yep.
it. You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Alright.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Multiple by this point. I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets.
Could be.
So how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around on
What
him.
about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one, countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
Friends?
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go
Grim.
to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural. Like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land.
Yep. Cassie, what a time for you to arrive.
Then we sell it and make massive profits.
What are you doing? The loveliest Cassie. How are you since spoke at lunchtime? How was the rest of your day?
I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I... Why am I telling you all this?
Guilty conscience? Maybe?
Are you going to arrest me?
Pretty solid day, just quiet one. Good, just what you like. Make a sandal for dinner. Ooh, mate. What is going in this sandal? Tell me. Alrighty, Crash. How are you? Since I spoke at lunchtime. Your meeting go alright? Go by without any incident? I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout.
Accessory? Just to recap it over quickly. Good.
But
What you like to
still,
hear.
Date,
Tears fell to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing.
I
Summarise.
don't have
There we
anything
go.
else for you.
Nice wee summary for the pair of you.
Sorry, I'm not much help.
No,
What a summary.
don't worry about
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
it. Tonight.
Okay.
Yes, I'll be waiting for you.
Is it Quelaag? God, the guy is flying through this, man. it's really odd noise. For those interested, I hope this is right. Guy is doing. There he is. Guy is doing a Winbro run in Dark Souls. I have that up as well. He's doing very well.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived
One shot and
uninvited.
bosses and everything.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
She's listing like 100 kilo weights.
No,
So,
I didn't do anything.
excuse me. Yeah, let's see. A sofa. When we're sitting on a sofa. Steam's rising for the tea. There's some tea on the table. I mean, what else can we look at here? A calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It's the front door. It's a shoebox. It's a wooden shelf. A bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. Like a ski resort with no skiers. The lights are off. What else we got? A dining table. A lot of dishes. Oh, wait, shall we look at the flower? A blooming winter iris. It's supposed to be a sign of good news and hope. Well. But iris. Oh,
I've put Iris through so much.
last time. Thought Iris had died. Well, we saw Iris had died. There was a body in the warehouse. Because we saved her in the sink, it seems like it saved her in real life because we went to. Where are we? The Sagan household. Iris is there, alive. So we're like, change things in the sink. So change things in real life.
I was 19
maybe?
and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that, but Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me.
Oh, Cash, you don't need to worry about it because Iris was dead, but now she's not. So we're just back to Shoko being dead so far. We've had one fatality, and we're still sitting at that. Renju, as far as we know, is still alive. That's
I remember. One time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me.
So we are on. Show you the wee flow chart. Day 4. We are on day 4 of the right hand side. And Shoko's the only one that's dead. That's where we are so far.
Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
What about you, Amanda?
They died when I was 17. I was an
Cool.
orphan.
I'll take that one.
They might have taken
Oops.
me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school.
Did not mean to click that. My relatives live far away. Cool.
It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late.
That AoE's I'm going to say it's a killer, obviously, because just killed.
So
I'm just
decided
not a
to
fan of
stay
that.
here by myself.
Especially if you're like proper just wailing and then you don't see her lean over.
And take care of Iris.
Or when you do see lean over, but then you'll get caught in the legs, which has happened a few times.
Yes. But Renju would help sometimes.
Ready? Would and why?
It was always
Well, because of
just
powers,
me
but
and
still.
her. Vacations, barbecues,
That's just
zoos, amusement
not good.
parks. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park.
There's a very small window with seeing that AoE starting, like when they're having enough time to get away.
It was called
Not fun.
Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing, even as a kid. Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers, and she did it at the show too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song,
Milky Moon.
Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was.
reminisce a bit
Whenever
more.
she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my
I'm just
back,
shutting Sunday
running and
because no
running
emergencies
down.
happen on a Sunday.
I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was
Oh.
one other time.
Oh. Yeah, straight in with this.
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
All been through it, haven't they? Nobody's had an easy time with this.
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what.
Didn't know how to do that. The first 12 years of your life, no.
Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Like Renju and his watch.
Did something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday.
There's no point hiding it. Told her about Renju's
Right
disappearance.
from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea. Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but
Nope.
you aren't a detective, right?
Technically,
Oh,
yes.
aye,
But
technically.
I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
Let's summarize the sweet
Iris must
interaction.
Really enjoy dancing,
Yeah.
Yep.
though her drawing skills could use some work.
Drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
Hmm.
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice.
I'll go then.
Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops.
Second bell rung. I know he's got Sense Fortress though. Actually saying that, Sense Fortress is pretty simple once you know the route. Easily just fly through that. Iron Giant, it can be a bit.
So I took
But yeah,
him
that's
to
true.
an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Enough.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park.
Being a theme.
But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him, and I was falling in love. Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know, but we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you.
Like all the warehouses and those think.
But we both knew. We were getting closer and
I don't know if
closer.
that's relevant, but
I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture.
Nah, keep going.
He
It's all
wanted
good
to make
stuff.
okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at
Really?
the time because of Mizuki.
Yeah.
Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she
On a
found out,
kilo weights, man.
Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know
Know what?
that I was dating a criminal. It was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
There's a drawing on the wall. Iris drew it when she was 12. Right. Done with that then.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Tommy has touched on the right shoulder with the left hand. Lemniscate. So Iris is here. Renju isn't. Day 4. I think it's... Was it day 5? Well, that's the furthest we've got. I think it's day 5.
I'm so aggro right now.
2, 6. Oh, cheers, sight. What kind of crazy thing just came on around a kid? Mate, it's love. It's love though, innit? Like... I've never been in love with a criminal and had a 12-year-old to introduce to him, so... I couldn't possibly figure it out. Do you know how you doing?
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I didn't make any promises.
Aye, here's a father figure. We're gonna like ignore all the crime stuff. So he's only existed for 3 months. That's all you can ask him about. Oh no, it was a month at that point. Was it 3 months? 3 months overall, I think, before she got shot. 1 month for introduced. But I don't ask about anything prior to like 4 weeks ago. Aside for the assassinations, aside for all the mob work, and the potential being involved with the Cyclops serial killings, fuck all that. Pure sound. Like, don't even worry about it. I'd argue some assassinations could be good. Well, to be fair, he went full Dexter, didn't he? He's like, I'm only going to kill bad guys. Like, nah, it's all the criminals. So you're like, So yeah, it's like could be good. Getting rid of the criminals. Argue that. Where are you going? I'm just random warehouse. Submission time, you know, because that's the only place that's like safe. We kind of like just go for a walk in the park out in the open with people. No. Dodgy warehouse, dodgy alleys, all that kind of stuff. No lights. Those kind of all the places I've told you to stay away from. That's where I'm going. I was supposed to do some snitching. I mean, nothing says more romance more to me than a dodgy warehouse for like criminal activities. Exciting, innit?
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere.
Like
Turup,
outside.
Kanashir, Shikotan, Habomai.
Still got both eyes? Good. Glad to hear it. Yep. Also, got both my eyes still. No incidents. So, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Planning on keeping it that way though.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
You're not gonna have to hook you, mate. Anyone else? We'll just start with engine. I'm just going to walk away clockwise. Okay.
I
Maybe.
want to too. We've been looking for him.
Look at that Majigman. He's an amnesiac with a missing eye. Interesting. Where did you say that, Crash? When I assume the voices in my head aren't from an eyeball. Unless they're making phone calls for you and hacking into people's computers. They're probably not from the eyeball.
We've been
Unfortunately.
getting so many calls. It's hard to keep up with.
Right, we're going diving in.
I'm 5'4".
That is clearly not what you meant.
Can we get that contact info?
Why?
well, because it may lead to something in the future.
I don't know.
Date, we're on an investigation.
You have the mood strikes, Iba.
We have this.
That's enough.
Persistence?
I'll come right
No.
out of your eye socket if you
No.
don't stop.
Oh, Iba, gonna talking point. Come on. Aye, ignore Iba. Third time.
I'm serious.
Jono, cheers to that wee follow,
I'm
pal.
going to pop out.
Do it, Iba. Oh. Iba flew out my left eye and started dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. I saw the whole thing and also fainted. Evie's a lad in here. The end. And I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to task for information. Can ask what your type is.
Well, I like guys
Best
that
end.
like
Aye,
blue guinea
that's-
fruit bats.
You know what?
Yellow spotted neck turtle.
Just stop here, put it off, uninstall. Best ending. Don't need to know about anything else. All the murders. Who gives a shit?
I cannot even picture that.
The receptionist sitting behind the desk. Iris. I mean, I feel like if we're going to dive in with the top one, it's just going to get taken incorrectly. But
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse
Yeah.
last night.
this isn't a joke. If you're going to lead in with Iris, I saw your dead body. You're like, that's not funny.
What?
Your dead body. I
Fair
told
enough.
you not to laugh.
But come on,
I wouldn't
Daddy.
laugh, but
I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious.
okay. Obviously, my sense of humour and Iris's don't mix. Which, you know, I'll being like half my age makes sense.
In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are, Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
We started now.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre
I mean,
explanation.
to be honest, something. It's a high table. Oh,
It's a high table.
Date, I don't understand. You want me to say hi to this table?
That's not what I said.
date on a date.
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
Oh, okay, so do you mean date on a date? Like, could go either way.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it?
I'm gonna tell us,
You
yeah.
left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Gonna make a promise something
And
else.
you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
All right then, Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection.
Damn, I don't think I've got an objection sound. That's annoying.
Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
He's learning. The smarter in his iris.
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah, it's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
Cool.
What about him?
I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's
A
disappearance.
traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Does anyone know anything about this guy?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No,
Not at all.
no, not at all.
He is, it's like, everybody knows who he is. But it's like, right, can you tell me anything about him? Hell no. Like, I know of him. I've spoke to him once. Is that not enough? Do I need to
So,
know the ins and
what are we
outs?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
I'm gonna have to because I want this information.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
Fine.
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
What is this, like, reluctance to play Shovel Forge?
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
I can't believe
As do
it.
you.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3 though.
Tessa, we're starting soon.
I really hope you're still alive by 3 o'clock.
Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Okay. Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
I was wanting there to be like one more opportunity to ask for the contact information, but well. Right. So we're going to search the building for the body that doesn't exist because the body is, you know, alive and recording the podcast. Or a show. I can't remember if it was an actual podcast. With Iba in my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. I looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though. Except from the missing body.
You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m.
Mhm.
At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25 p.m. But the body
2.5 hours.
simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before
Aye.
11:25 p.m.
Sejuma's dodgy as. Like, and that's just because he's a politician. Then we add all this other stuff on top of it, and you're like, hi. He's at it, man. He's got his bodyguards that will do anything for him. His housekeeper as well apparently seems like oddly loyal. But then, he just pays the wages, so...
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. after we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
There's a question. Right, so politicians involved in something, they're going to be like, I've got all the people in my wee pocket here and just lift them in and be like, right, you, get rid of this.
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
I was all about it.
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information. A forklift.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
A forklift. The house of the forklift and the ground they're on are clearly frozen.
There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Those paper cardboard boxes.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Except it's not frozen to the ground like the other one is.
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
So why isn't that forklift not frozen? Storage space isn't in use.
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
Box. There's a cardboard box in the floor. There's nothing in it.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed.
Feeling a normal forklift. Is it?
That machine is used to cut ice. Do they store ice here?
Cutting machine. Not finding anything. I'm missing something. Otherwise, I'd be like leaving. Switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse. Can't go anywhere else. Can't look at anything else. No. It's a workbench. There's nothing on it. We searched the warehouse again, but we didn't find anything useful.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
Like it's too clean.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Right. Falco should be here. Should. I returned to Abyss HQ with Iba. I needed to talk to the boss. As I entered the room, the boss smiled, like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run.
Oh, do you?
One of the higher-ups needs me.
Oh, did he?
I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Oh, will ye? Oh, okay. Have fun. Love this jacket. Every time I see it, I'm just like, eat it, man. See, I do like Date's jacket as well. All right.
Let's get started.
I wonder, right, because I've done this interrogation before, I wonder if you're going to have, like, kind of like gotcha moments. And it's like, no, wait, hold on. I know this. And jump in. Something like that.
Number 89.
Your real name.
It's just the music as well with Murder Me Daddy. Oh, Dark matter. That was perfection. How are you doing, pal? How was your Tuesday going so far? Excuse me.
I don't know, I forgot. Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
I am aware of Djibouti.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
Do you know? Yeah.
Oh, you know about that.
Alright, better leave it to be killed. Well, I suppose it depends on who and how, doesn't it? But I'm doing good. Been a nice chill day today. Going, I should just have a nice day. It's busy but nice. I know I'm here. Oh, you lovely folk. It's just the perfect way to end the day. I am in a very good mood. Thank you very much.
It's true. I called Sejima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
Oh, now there's the lie, because Sejima's like, I don't know if I spoke to him.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah. I told him to call somebody.
Somebody?
Coco?
I can't tell you anymore.
Hold on. I feel like I've just got a name wrong. One day I'll get all these names right. Shoko, I was right. Doing long-term plan of your hopeful future perfume business. Nice. So what kind of things you planning? Like scents and all that kind of thing? Bottle design? I know nothing about like the perfume business. But how is that going?
All right, let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal.
So you need to
gonna
give
let
me
out of
something.
prison, right?
Quid pro quo. I'm pretty sure of the phrase. Regulations, source and viability, loans, etc. I got like everything. How far have you got in the process?
Yes, I promise.
I'm assuming like
lying.
Regulations, like you can't be putting any sort of acid in it.
You don't want to release me.
Can't be burning the skin.
That's fine.
I never said that, 89.
Anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
Oh. Shit does seem about to go down. I mean, Peter, feel free to intervene at any point.
You'll make a good hostage for me.
What?
Take me to the exit. Now.
Peter, you could have done anything at any time. Okay. Still generalized an estimate, but I'm like 80% there. Nice. Specifics either during actual talks. But I might as well do a lot of the groundwork now since you have time. Absolutely. If you can get all the kind of like the kind of boring stuff out the way. And that's like, well, I'm assuming the hardest bit is like the talks, but if you've got other stuff, it's going to make it easier. I'm not acting like the hard man side, it's just like, I'm assuming is trained in some way to deal with this kind of thing. I'm not, I wouldn't do anything. I don't even know why I'd be standing in an interrogation room if I was. But Peter should be able to do something. Like Marky Mark regarding the 11. What would happen if I was on his plane? Marky Mark's a prick though. Like, there's a big difference. If I had the training, I feel like I would be able to do something. He's working for like some secret government organization. Like, I'm sure he's like got some sort of training. Like, yeah. And not be shocked. Like,
oh, darn.
Well, he seems fine. Mark Wahlberg.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about
floors down.
It's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
Threatening picture.
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it.
When he was a young man, he was charged with racial violence. And he's a prick. Like, anytime you see him in an interview, he just comes across like a pure arsehole. You're just like, shut up, sit. Marky Mark, sit the fuck down.
No one on the
No one's
floor
impressed.
knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's some good lifts.
He must.
Not like lifts in my work. Everyone's so bad at their job, I know. Like, well, these are all like office based. These aren't like on the street police. No, like the itchy trigger finger kind of thing. So you're like, you're just like, I'm just in a desk job here. Maybe.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming
Shock.
down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
I get it was young, it was a long time ago, but how else to apologise properly and make sure people understand it's not okay. It's not hard. It's absolutely not. If you've genuinely changed and like you're not that person, then usually you make sure that people know you're not that person and you follow up with actions. If you just like, why should I apologise? It was years ago. You're like, so you're still a prick. Is basically what you're telling me. You just try to keep it under wraps now. Cool. Asshole.
Number 89
like him.
still has it. But don't worry. I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
Why don't you just give me like the same one?
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
Fair enough. You're standing calmly. Oh, apologise.
Boss, it's my fault he got away. I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now. You really messed up this time.
Right, okay. Like a surprise attack. If I saw it coming, it would have been a surprise.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
Waiting. Right. So I would think Sejima's involved in this. Like there was a car actually waiting. It's a setup. Peters gives me what the kids call icky vibes. I mean, it's a good jacket.
So he had an accomplice.
Yes.
Did you see who was driving?
The jacket brings down like a brings down ickness. A-set.
I did.
It's A-set up.
Who was it?
Mm-hmm.
You and I know him well.
Renju.
Oh, okay, I thought it was Shima, but cool. So boss and Pewter, what I will reveal to me.
Renju?
Why?
Date,
That's the question.
Moma is calling.
Moma? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date. I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Yeah.
Deal? What deal?
You forgot already? I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We
Oh,
have no choice.
aye, we're gonna have to.
take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
I'm sure taking the 18-year-old to a Yakuza office is going to go absolutely fine.
Oh my gosh!
Hour 45 late.
Late. You're late.
Fair.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I'm kid. I'm kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
We are not
It's like
shovel forging.
before that.
I was talking about the date, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
Yeah.
So where are we going?
And that is 30. So can we speak? Can I speak to the receptionist? Where the dragon is.
To meet the dragon.
The dragon? Like that dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Like a fantasy world with swords and magic. And you're gonna teleport me there. Woohoo!
In a car.
Fired up.
Didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. Took Iris to the Kumakuras. I'm sure Iris is going to love this.
Ooh, look at the dragon! So cool!
Okay, right, she is. Fair enough. So when we go to that thing, he said, Moma. We're going Moma. Right, we're going Moma. Don't worry about it.
So, this is a crime syndicate building, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Kumakuras.
And you were trying to make me believe this was some kind of fantasy world?
I said there was dragons.
No. That's what you thought.
What? Dante lied to me!
Tomorrow, what am I? Tomorrow. I can like slur it more and like make it sound like tomorrow. So tomorrow. Is that what you mean? Tomorrow, yeah. How do you mean?
Dante, you bastard! You made Tessa cry!
Mister, save me! Throw this man
Oh my god, he did as well?
Got it! I'll have him sleeping with the fishes.
This is an interesting turn of events.
I can hardly believe.
Wait, can we just get Iris to ask him about all this information?
Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did! You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
Introduced Moma.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24!
Moma is lying. He is at least 48.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
You know, like a day older than you, multiplied by 2.
Is he stupid?
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase!
Yeah, you're a fan.
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
Pure offense.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
But Ranger.
What happened to Mr. Okiura?
That's Iris's game. The word association game.
I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I.
I know. You heard the escape because I told you.
But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me?
Let's double try to figure it out. Ranger's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. 1. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. Found Aris's body in Okura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. And earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well...
Well,
Parallel world with my dead body in it.
it's a Japanese arrow. You know the deal. Yeah, no.
Parallel
We know.
world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah. Of course I have. Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
Nice save, Mama.
But I suppose he does.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know.
Question.
Be a hostage or an accomplice.
I mean, I'm gonna go with accomplice.
Either way, I need to find him. Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared.
It's interesting.
We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
Oh,
But after I
remembering the
took over,
potato peeler thing.
crystal clean.
Ugh. The thug's like, I know.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Their throats.
No, not like that.
Iris is standing there. Cool. Moving the wrong thing. Where are your goons?
They're out, looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
Well.
Why do you care?
Well, I dead serious. No, like that. No, like you throw like concrete boots, kinda dead. Just serious.
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
You're lending it
Aww.
for an extended period.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
You said on the phone that you saw
I do like this set piece. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey!
You will.
I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Moma took me to the corner of the room. Good cop, sexy cop routine. You know how it is.
I don't know how to ask this, but can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
Moma and I broke our huddle.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He wants to see your boobs.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't
What?
say that.
Sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Just. Iris took Moma's hand gently and shook it.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the main.
It was there.
Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Right. Yeah, we summary.
Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What?
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
I actually think it'd be safer here.
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time, we follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date.
Date! Is this true? You son of a bitch.
Is that a gun?
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Oh damn, all these people having information and holding it over us. Getting really tiring.
Visitor.
Fine.
Yay!
Date, don't ignore me!
I'm gonna.
Mean gang.
Oh, that's just a toy.
Oh, just a toy.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious.
I just want to see my bodies there.
Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
I know, it's like, look, someone has been killed. There is a murderer on the loose. Like, tell me everything. They're like, aye, well, good. I could help you with the murder. But, Shovel Forge? Meeting in the idols? Like, what? I thought, rifling around. Desk. It's standing there. Let's just do this in order. Excuse me. Sunfish Pocket. I saw a familiar face. It's like, oh god, it's Ota here. Oh, it's Mizuki, it's fine. It's nice that I'm Mizuki's stable.
Wow, this is surprising.
The colour of that trident.
What's going on here?
A lot of money being spent on that.
Why are you two together? Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night.
When I see a booba,
Oh, no trouble at
I'm
all.
up.
You could even live with me if you want. That's a great idea.
Conversation there.
The roommate I have right now really sucks.
I just say it like it is. It's like, Mizuki, run a date. Grow the fuck up. Renju been in?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When?
Like, recently?
Got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Okay, when was the last time he was here?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
Almost like he's avoiding you.
After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Didn't ask.
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
Gonna grab some food to shovel into your face hole. Not a problem. But you need to let us know what you haven't eat when you get back.
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was. Looking for me?
Hard to find, surely.
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Cool.
Anything else? Well,
Anything.
he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
Must have been because of the accident.
Yep. No. Still just mermaid.
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
That's a mouthful.
Just a bit.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone. I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
Alright. Doing this again.
Those are some nice hip bones.
God, Daddy. We get told off again.
The more I look, the better it gets. Wow, those are some gorgeous hips.
That was out loud.
My hips?
Oops, I said that out loud.
You are now officially a creep.
There's the thumbnail. That the last step. Remember, it's on Fish Pocket has fantastic hips. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that's a really nice pelvis. Still not done. Oh, we are done. Right.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby.
Feel like he's a
I
dad.
got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content.
Can a man not compliment a great pelvis?
Dancing and gaming and stuff.
Why not?
But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
Alright.
More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets. Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Hey, want to hear something cool?
Go for it.
Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You want to race?
Sure. Let me get the chance.
Right here?
Oh, I want to see too.
Me too.
I would also like to see that.
Cut him out! Ride him in! Ride him in! Let him out! Cut him out! Ride him in! Roll!
Rise! How has it gone, pal? Hey, what were you playing? What were you playing? Oh, blasphemous. Blasphemous. How did it go? Smashing all the bosses. Cheers for bringing all your lovely folk over. I am X86. We're streaming for Glasgow. We are making our way through AI the Somnium files. I think you just missed all the creepy perviness for Daddy. But if you've played this, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you're in for a time. How are we all? How has your week's gone so far? Come on in. Tell me. Let me know. Stream doesn't want to load. That's odd. Something maybe for someone else. Cash, you don't use start. Don't use start. 6. If that helps. You're saying I'm from SAS. Showing the radars what you expect in chat. Yeah, aye. This is just, it's a whole lot of shite back and forward between us all. Mostly it's this lot bullying me. Tried for a bit. Odd. Don't know what's wrong with it. Can't even think what it might be. Oh. You know what, wait, what? I don't actually know if Rise is here. Let me see this. Might help. Another brother. Cool. Let's try and spell right. Aye, Cashew. Do you know what? No, actually, no, I don't even want. I know because it's going to be some bullshit answer. Like, it's just some actual shite that you'll hit it with, no doubt.
Come on, just show us.
Come on, we need to show Rise this dance. Iris, come on.
All right, I'll go set up.
Something for the Raiders. We're going to see Iris dance.
Wait!
The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist.
Yay! Iris, we're ready.
You ready for a performance?
All right, world, get ready. See my dance. Invincible rainbow arrow. Hit it.
Is it a bad bit? Yeah. The Batman just now is better. It's a lot better, but I grew up in like a pretty not great area. The guy is not looking amused.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind. While the old father has
Alright, let's
the blind, the marble
get in, man.
clouds by design.
Own yourself, Iris.
The one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles.
Good off.
Even with the devil
Getting fists in the air.
against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden
This is the appropriate break from a murder investigation.
sail through the night sky.
Whilst we search for someone on the run after they escape prison.
To take you, never let the sparks of this world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
Well fucking done, Iris. Well, I've noticed that no one here has their dinner, so let's get on that, shall we?
That song. Mr. O'Keefe wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics. So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Nope, the animated mode does not show for me. It just looks like you stayed clap. Oh, it could be actually. Do you know this? There we go. That one shows up.
She's my friend
There it
from
is.
when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work too. We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Blow those boys away!
Oh, I think it's just BT TV. I don't think that's 7 TV.
Blow those boys away!
I might need to look into.
Blow those boys!
Mizuki.
Mizuki, You really shouldn't say that.
Moving on.
Iris, I still need to know.
Okay. Well, at least I missed out. At least I haven't missed out then.
What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you, no info until the date is complete.
It's Martin.
Get it? This date isn't over yet.
Mm-hmm. Iris is sitting there. Anything else? Nope. Oops. There we go. We're standing now. Where is... Oh. Well, what I do is look at this trident. But I can't.
What
Having dinner.
are you gonna do, scold me or something? Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Maybe she just doesn't like you, Daddy. That's it.
Excuse me.
The mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes, we were trying to cheer her up.
I mean, her mum has been
What
killed.
happened to her mom?
Obviously. They're exactly, Sai. Like,
And we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
I don't know why Daddy was given guardianship of her.
body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
Daddy, your parents make you get angry.
I did not abandon
Right,
her.
so it makes sense that Mizuki will be angry. Like,
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act
just
strong.
by being better, Daddy.
Please, try to understand.
About the warehouse.
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
Asking everybody.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Fair enough, but you know, need to check these things.
I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Double checking, Mizuki.
Look,
Lying.
Lying?
possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
You know, I hate everything about this drink. I hate that it's got cream soda as well. So green. Remember she called me childish for ordering cream sodas? Yeah, well.
The police asked me a bunch of questions, but I don't
Cream
know
soda is delicious, but it's just not green. I'm pretty sure we had this discussion before. They could put blue food colouring into it. It's maybe like an ocean theme.
Fortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, well, let's boost to the shrine. Kumi shrine. I think that's how you say that. Really like cream soda. Aye, not the green one. Your standard cream soda.
You okay?
It's okay. I just
Doesn't look okay.
missed a step there.
Back's no sore, is it? Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. Guardian dog. Cool. A lantern. Loving how descriptive this is. A tree. Right, cool. Shizuya. You wash your hands and face here. Right, that. All I want to know. A wee bit info. Stone monument. Racial economic second price cream soda. Cream sodas are meant to be clear, is it not? We have brown and red cream sodas and ours sometimes green. Well, shut my fucking face then, Shala. Right, is that what you want? You happy now? But it's just melon. Got a lot of that and it's really tasty. Melons, that does sound nice. Cream soda's more the name for float. Not the actual drink then. What's the actual drink called then? T-shirt hurts.
It's nostalgic.
Shut my face up, Gashi. Shh. Oh, did that actually crash? Alright, okay. Well, that was good timing. Not really, but I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's a problem with Twitch because My internet's fine, and I've not dropped any frames. Like OBS seems to be fine. That was weird. It was odd. Something like green consoles of non-Viet. Oh, I've been to non-Viet. Non-Viet is really, really good. I like it. I have to go back. It was a wee bit. It was quite expensive, I think. I remember last time. It's probably why I've not been back, but I'm willing to go against it. We call soft drink with ice cream in it a spider. Hmm. Get actually. I do like the timing of that. Aye. It's just like shut my face. That's the way. I couldn't have arranged that if I tried.
This place is a memorable one for me.
We're all back. We're all good. Everything's working.
6 years ago, I used to come
Go
here
with
with
this.
someone.
Someone?
6
I
years
used to
ago.
call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father. But one
Falco
day,
then.
he just disappeared.
She's talking about.
Hitomi's lover.
Mm-hmm.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years.
Alright, Crash is a paid actor, everybody. Just so you know.
But I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
No, I've got 2 reasons.
So why do you use the name Aset? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset.
Alright.
He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
What did you miss? Mizuki's angry, obviously, because Bennett's been killed. We're still in the hunt for Renju. We've came to a shrine. Iris was feeling a bit woozy, but seems to be fine. We're just kind of reminiscing at this point. Dark matter. What did you have for your scran? No. Food chat. We're only actually Scottish. Oh, alright, Sai. Crash the fake Scotch. You is widely known in the Crash lore. All fake. Nothing really about that. About the shrine.
It's called
yeah, that shrine.
Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto.
Grilled chicken and coffee. Nature protein. Yep.
Or Ikume no Mikoto.
Keep that protein up.
There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old legend goes like this. One day,
Story time.
Ikume Iribiko set one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious magical fruit. A fruit called Tokichiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit.
Now, are we like small print? You get immortality and you get to stay young, or do you get immortality but you don't get eternal youth? I feel like I need both, and I need it to be clarified if you don't.
But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned.
Both of me. Magical fruit.
He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left
Yeah,
the other
that matter.
half on Ikume Iribiko's
Absolutely
grave,
are.
then died on the
Let anyone
spot.
tell you different?
It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really?
Wow.
Fruit of immortality.
Yes. Not interested?
No, not really.
Need the eternal youth.
I'd rather have normality than immortality.
A flower over
See, you
there.
do be looking about trying to see. Cool. The winds are out in full, screaming right outside the window. Love that.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you? I know it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
Are we thinking that shrine just above the earphones? I'm curious about the flower Iris is looking at. Oh, right, okay, we're doing this. Right. Zoom in and enhance.
An iris.
You don't really need night vision, you could just get up. Pretty close. Last time you were in Japan, I walked past the shrine next to the hotel to discover a concert put on by a local idol. Shrines pop sometimes.
More specifically, a winter
That sounds pretty good.
This is the same flower that was on display at
Imagine
Iris's
you just
house.
randomly go by and you're like, no, we concert. Get on that. Oh. Odd. Right.
Yeah. How did you know?
The only flower there. I'm going to try and pronounce that and I'm going to say it wrong. Killer Shakuhachi Solo.
It's the same kind that's at my house.
Get that worried about pronunciations, man.
Right?
Have a photo? Gosh, photo? I would not be seeing it.
Iris is also a part of the eye. And the green
It is.
goddess of rainbows.
Finally.
A messenger goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right? That's why the
You
flower
did.
means good news and hope.
Difficult subject time.
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't.
No, because we'd see him.
It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Also that.
Too bad.
Mate, I'm always pronouncing things wrong.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears
If there's
we wasted our
a
time.
wrong way to say something, I will find it first, and then I'll find out how to say it properly.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
To the warehouse. And then we'll go for dinner. And then maybe we'll find out what Iris knows. And then there'll probably be another cliffhanger.
I saw it. I'm sure.
Maybe. Maybe dark matter. Maybe that's why nobody can find me on this.
Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
Maybe.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
Makes sense 86. That's just
they're
sound much better.
legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
Daddy. I tried to picture Iris's breast swinging down there like that. And then I decided not to.
Didn't you say
Good
that
idea.
you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds
Oh,
of
and
suspects and witnesses.
this route, she's not.
We
Yeah.
enter what we call
Doesn't know any of this.
a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
It's about to ask them to stop. Yeah, aye. There's like. No one needed to intervene this time. For a change. Why is the game obsessed with Booba mauling his lads? Booba. Or boobs. I don't know. Daddy's going to daddy, isn't he? Is what I grabbed at Farm Foods. Was it more Magnums? By any chance, Cashy? Tell me it's Magnums. Tell me. Or was it the blueberry ones? I need to get some more of them. Although, see when you told me that, what was it? What they called? Was it you that told me? Twisters are vegan. Got a box. I've been firing through them. Also some really nice Tango, is it cherry ice lollies? Magnum Condor, maybe. Maybe Dark Matter, maybe me and Cassie are talking about blueberry condoms, we'll never know. Oh, it cools down. Yep, it's like quickest way to do it. And also, you know, because they're vegan, I'm gonna fuck up my stomach. Double win.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well,
It sinks
I
mines.
can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
Forklift, nothing special. Nice cutting machine.
Hey, get out of my house!
A stink machine looks like a chastity cage, but for the mind. That's it. That's the only background we need, Si. So look. You see the stink machine? I see you get stink, bitch. That's all I need to know.
What the hell?
I'm a poltergeist inside the circuit board.
What?
You said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm haunting the warehouse with spooky astral projection.
Thought about like changing time through dreams.
What are you talking about, Iris?
Poltergeists aren't like out of the realm of possibility. Switchboard installed in the warehouse. Forklift.
So
That's
my
frozen.
corpse was on here?
Yeah.
Correct. It's a workbench. There's nothing on it now. Shells. There's not a lot. Right. Back to the chat. Cool. Nanotechnology, BBB, Wajet. Let's go nanotech.
Nanotech? Yeah,
Shortly.
technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things.
Yep.
And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields.
Also, all through Metal Gear Solid.
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr.
Or both.
But anyway,
Could be both.
nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Would be good sounds.
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power.
Wait, but I was going to say that, but I think I need to say it, but oh well. I'm done still. Sorry, but also not sorry.
A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers. So sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
This is all good information that Iris would need to hear. But we'll not tell her. You know about the BBB?
The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
We're learning a lot today. Wajet.
Guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
This is a mid shift.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of
No,
gadgets,
Iva, what's going on here?
extract the data of the human psyche.
Damn it. Bible Baby breached the blood-brain barrier. If you get this reference name.
This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
That was a horrendous noise outside.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like
With
me
full
equip the
explanation
sync
then.
gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nano cables, and on the tip of each of these cables is a special nano machine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say, "Go away," and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself.
Also, get it to work. We need to say the catchphrase.
How do we
Batty.
do that?
Like,
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes.
Man.
Then go to the back of your eye socket. Then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Yeah, Ivan.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process.
Well, are we English? Drilling? Skulls?
They slide into the brain like
Wanna be
the
us?
tip of each cable. The nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system, and that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Also, Date. Catchphrase.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple
Don't throw your
instances of
skull.
consciousness inside one brain can
Don't
cause
threaten us with a
total
good time,
collapse
Si.
of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel?
Unless it's a learner car and has 2 steering wheels.
If there were 2, there would be accidents all over the place.
Like,
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
oh no, it's not 2 steering wheels, it's 2... It's the pedals in it, with a control car. A learner car.
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes. Or else, the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another.
Wonder how they found out about the time limit. If you have 2 people in a body, you usually say, well done. Yep.
To put it simply, the syncer
Good
would
work.
be trapped inside the subject's house.
To summarize,
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
you don't have to explain it.
Okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman Sosajima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
Can't really say, but I guess they must tested sync on like sheep or something. Either they've done something and watched the like massive collapse of brains after the 6-minute mark.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear. Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in So's dream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
Yeah. Japanese, not Welsh.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too.
That's them. It could be rats.
Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Oops, wrong button. Let's go get some scran. Maybe we'll bump into Ren and 89. Oh, I doubt it. I think it was stupid not to go, oh, this is Otis Diner. Oh, it's Mo's Diner.
Ah, I'm so hungry.
Tessa?
Oh, good.
Here.
I told Date I was hungry, so...
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Get to it, Oa. Skip that. Oa flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat. It's wee Stalky McGee, aye. Ugh, speak to him.
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
Well, yeah, aye.
Means sleeping.
Date, why are you with
Why is this any of your business?
we are
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date.
This is where Ota has a meltdown.
A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Again, is it any of your business, Ota?
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
Ota, lying on the ground. Can you just stop lying, Ota? I need to like you. Is Renju here, by any chance?
You're still looking for him?
No, I found him. That's why I'm asking you his
Like I
whereabouts.
told you before, I don't know.
So, man,
Yeah,
it's just really the best venue.
my dad
The
taught
guy
me
just
when
might
I
have
was
picked
little.
it.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure, my treat, Date.
There it is. Ota is cooking.
Date,
Feed ad
you're
on the wall.
drooling.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
What else we got? Table. I'm up. Table. Find anything else either way. Lucky cat statue. Lucky cat statue. That did come up twice. I'm sure there's going to be nothing right. There's going to be no special sauce in that. Waiting for that, is there? Feed ad. Menus. Family photo. Oh, okay. Anything else here? Right. What's your usual?
Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Did you check the autographs? That
Well,
stream.
Ota appears to have
Did
taken
not
it
see
as
the
a
autographs.
compliment.
What was the autographs? Fortune. November, but the calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is. Oh, the autographs. I did not see that.
Oh, that's Payashi Samba's Hayashi Vangole.
Who?
Some celebrity signature. Oh, that's all of them.
Oh, that's Payashi Samba's Hayashi Vangole.
Right. It saves me trying to pronounce that again. Just double checking, say. Ah, fuck, I can't even say it. Due diligence. You here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but
I don't like you.
I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Shut up, Ota.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or
Due
otherwise,
diligence.
she still doesn't like
Aye.
us.
Right. So sticking with. Aye. Son's stalking you, Iris.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Can I have your autograph in September stand? Of course, of course. What number do you want to go up to? 25? Sound good?
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
Yeah. Let's just explain it.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yeah, twice.
Yep.
You once.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel
Who
world
knows,
idea and why it's
Kashi?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, Oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, hardest boss. Good. And Daddy Mask. Wait, what one? What one does that raise again? I'm pretty sure it's the child mask. It does the stamina into it. Kind of mind what that mask does.
Rock, paper, scissors.
When people are killed, they die. Absolutely. Quit. Oh, that is a good one. That, yeah, that would be a good one. For the one roll run on top. Say, mind your business, Ota.
Yeah, if we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Like, give me information.
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing. Why exactly is that?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's go.
Stay at Ota's face. A tongue tie. Oh, I know what that is thinking. I'm focusing here. Not just give one, bro, but it was for Giant Dad.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Let's go rock.
Shoot.
Excellent.
The most boring result. Well, we agreed on the rules. Let's shake hands. Shaky, shaky.
Shake hands with Iris.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? We tied and shook hands. But in a different timeline, maybe I got a reward from you. Or maybe you could have seen me naked or something.
Why did I choose rock?
What exactly were you going to make her do?
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh.
Could be.
Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist.
Just a bit. Oh, you bet.
Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect? Or the 100 million balls? If I explained that, would you believe me?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa.
Yeah, Ota.
Some urban legends like that.
No one asked. Keep cooking.
The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
Shut up, Ota. We had people talking about it. Boba and Kiki should be Pokemon in a Pokemon style game. Honestly, if you said, oh, I the Pokemon Booba or Kiki, you'd be like, yep, absolutely. I would 100% believe they're Pokemon. Yeah, this the other day. Need to make it a thing then. Like, need to get on it, Nintendo. Your mouse sucks. Exactly. If you like taking up crashes, Ota hate this stream. Here, we can all do with a bit more Ota hate, can we?
Dante, look at this picture.
Making fit. Did you make him know? He's just a wee bam, is what he is, Sai.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this
All right.
image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki.
I would have said that.
Isn't that weird?
Welcome to the restaurant. Fuck up. Just kitchen. Make my dinner. Don't speak to me. Don't even look at me. Go away. Pokemon Buddha, Pokemon Kiki. Sounds good. It sounds like boobs, which are round. See, Kashi gets it.
In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
You got something to say? Oh god, right. Do you know what? We'll get through his information.
Yeah,
At most.
it's
Not universal,
like
but
a
most.
common experience.
Aye, it's definitely the sounds. Like, soft, round. Keys like, aye. It's just a harsh sound.
A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've
World's
never
been
seen
created
before.
from that.
And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old
Temporal? I thought it was temporal. Temporal.
The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. he tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
Spoon, right, yep. One
So,
sounds softer,
this
one
elementary
sounds
school kid,
sharp.
let's call him C.
I don't know if that's just like knowledge
He goes to
bias when you
school
like,
and there's
and
a
the one is
bunch of
sharp.
things on the floor.
Oh, it's like a paradox. Even when he speaks the truth, they don't believe him. Well, he's setting it with urban legends, so you're like, right, come on. Shut up, Potter. Let's go up to Eagle's school. There's a bunch of things on the floor, right?
Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff.
Just a sink.
C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. No one cares, Ota.
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room. And her little sister is watching TV in the same room.
Right.
He asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it.
Was she?
But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it. And she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision,
What?
a parallel world was made.
Or I have a prize car for you. Go ahead. Turn the ignition. Enjoy.
Yeah. And what B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Ignore the beam. It'll be fine.
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future. And there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having.
We're getting in deep in this hypothetical based on some guy seeing something that isn't there
Look
at
at
all.
the contacts,
Like,
and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
head first in the rabbit hole.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too.
Oh, good.
Like this town where everyone is Japanese. But they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters.
Like, British expats, aye.
And it's not like Korea or China.
Like, no, yeah.
It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
It's just, like, British invasion.
There's
Last one.
A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
Okay.
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected.
I'm just
but
like, yeah. Can we just?
A is, of course,
Saying it
in
like
shock
I'm not
and
in
doesn't know
control.
what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened.
As you would
So
do.
A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. And by
Yeah,
now,
fine.
A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers.
Yep.
The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is
Yeah.
confused and
Aye,
asks
it's
his
like-
teacher about it.
Do you know what? I really like this anime, and rather than just give a very brief, it's like, here's everything. You're like,
Where's
well, I don't need to
Suzuki?
watch it now.
And the teacher
Cheers.
says, Suzuki? Who's that?
Who's that? There's no
There's no
Suzuki.
K says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his class. They all say
And they're
the
like, don't know who you're
same
talking
over.
about. Don't
There's
know
no
him.
Suzuki.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Who comes up with this shit? Is I listening to teenagers smoking weed for the first time thinking they're talking about deep shit? Yeah.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
So it could still be an imaginary friend.
It is weird, and there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Imagine that.
Correct.
Imagine your eye falling out.
Eyes are easy to replace in their sockets. As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
Yep.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but...
Oh, we're done. Why? Do that quietly. Quietly. Thank you. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah.
Like worshipping the sun and the sea.
We're spinning like, what if it wasn't he?
Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is
Don't die.
jagged.
How can mirrors be real if eyes aren't real? God, I keep seeing this thing on TikTok, and it's about these people that just don't understand how mirrors work. Because like they'll have somebody recording it, and then somebody will put like a piece of paper up in the mirror and put their hand on it, and then you'll get somebody to stand with the camera. It's like, so my hand just disappears. You're like, what are you talking about? I was like, so you won't be able to see my arm behind it because the paper's going to stop the reflection. You're like, no, I can see your arm because it's a reflective surface from different angles. So they're all like, well, if I put this bit of paper up, then this mirror, I just won't exist. And you're like, no, that's not how it works. And these people are like late 20s, 30s, and you're like, I don't know how you came to this conclusion after knowing how mirrors work for so long, and then you're just like, it's not a thing. Yeah, that's not that hard. Anyway,
Regardless
that's
of your
just something
culture or
else.
background, you probably
Calling
think
into
this
Iota.
way.
Ditching that now.
It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a
Oh, they took
psychic
something.
system of a collective universal and
I know what caked up
universal
means no,
nature,
Sai.
which is identical in all individuals.
I educated myself.
That's what
Right.
Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're
I
separate,
really wish we'd started here.
but underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too.
You did.
Connect that's.
The parallel world?
Yeah!
Educated myself and got an example. Mothman example.
You saved me in the
The
dream,
learning
right?
day.
And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots,
It's not what it was like bamboo torture.
Another bamboo stalk.
yeah,
I'd rather any other sort of torture than listen to all my many stories.
this
100 million balls.
interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
I don't hate them just shitting shit over some concept whether it's real or not, but it's long-winded. Yeah. Connected to human psyches in parallel worlds. Yeah, this is... I'm getting a bit of the deja vu here, so
That humans exist.
we all are.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here.
Some people don't know.
If
Yeah, but
things were even slightly different,
could still have a kind of summary.
well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
Fuck ass daughter.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are. Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million.
Big box. Mediums of concept matter. This is one of the worst ways to compare this topic. But what if they just give a summary with assumptions? You think players should do homework? Not a summary as in they're left with questions, but it could be like a more cut down version. Yeah, we need to make sure that the leaded fuel generation understands.
Would you be
No,
able
it's
to
still
pick
being
out the
text.
one?
Not likely.
Unlike,
But what
there's
if there
1 in
were
100 million chance.
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Not that deep, and there's plenty of work to deal with parallel stuff too. I don't think Zero Escape series went into like this level of detail
The
either.
birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle.
Aye,
But
that's
if there
just
were
the
multiple
discussion.
universes,
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Right. I know we all know what the
Do you know
Mandela
Nelson
effect is.
Mandela?
Hmm.
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
Overestimating average intelligence. Maybe. Maybe.
He died
It's the
in
only moment like this in the game.
but a strange thing happened.
Do you know what, it is a bit hypocritical because anytime I'm dealing with people in work, I just assume that they don't know anything. Or if I'm dealing with a member of the public, I'll just be like, I'm just going to assume you don't know shit. And yeah. Textbook info dump. My question is whether or not any of this is even required to play the game. Probably not. Not these 6 stories, maybe 1 or 2. Like, also true, I. Right here, I move the cursors as well. It's not just pressing buttons. Right, cursors, analog sticks, cursor. You need to see people figure out basic math.
When the
Not a lot of
news
math
broke,
strands in here.
people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies. There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings.
The Bernstein Bears.
Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
The seat got blown apart.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
Oh, Pikachu? No.
It wasn't?
No.
Nope, it's all yellow.
Never was.
And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
Like the electric mouse. The problem about Baby into this level is that it's not interesting, so people zone out and will miss the point. Yep. I think I legitimately dropped this point of detail in your stream on the day I reached this part of the game. No, I remember you bring that up.
I guess.
Anyway, a summary.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Keep it to yourself just now.
We could talk about those.
Maybe
Nope.
next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
And you die.
Done.
Oh, I brought the dish over. It's just like, oh, you're like, no, not Alta. Jab. Put my dinner down. I just grabbed a spoon with a huge smile on her face. She picked up a spoonful. Let me tell you about QAnon. All I'm getting is you like to learn. Just not so much at one side. We need small bits. Okay.
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Yep. Parallel, she ate omelette rice. Ariston ate the omelette rice in near silence. There was no conversation. Not surprisingly. I'm learning to draft bodice blocks at this very moment. Oh, how's the learning going? Reading the book on your phone. In a parallel world, Otis is dead and always has been. In a parallel world, he was killed. I think a lot of people were pleased with that. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long,
Thanks for the food.
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
I think it's like that thing that was in Zero Escape, where June kept, like she would like burn up if we made like different choice and then she would die. I don't know if it's going to be that kind of thing.
Thanks. I owe it to my dad.
Maybe.
He taught me well.
This is obviously taking a lot from an unrelated game, but could be.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Not if I can help it. Off to Marble. When you believe the sun is hot, I urge you to ask yourself, have you ever touched it? Think about it. Yep. Not taking it, it's the same lad's game. Yeah.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
Dante, honey, what's up?
In a parallel world, or it actually has things worth seeing. Don't think so. I think there's one thing. I think there's some things that can be consistent. That's probably one of them.
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
Also, maybe meeting someone.
Named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna answer.
I'm not gonna ask it. In a parallel world, you'll answer.
Anyway,
Maybe.
Remember what we talked about?
So in this one, Si, you're stuck with us the way we are. And you love
There's
it.
a regular here who was good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight.
Mama just says what's on her mind. The regular there?
Are they coming tonight?
Yes.
Good use of the pen.
Alright, then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
It's an angel that fell from heaven. Could be both. Dark
How are
matter.
you talking on your phone without earphones?
Too lazy to explain it properly, so I came up with a lie.
I have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool.
Another call came in.
Date, it's the boss.
Recently told I could be more snarky. Kitchen? Did you? If everyone had all dropped out of school, we would have a much more intelligent society.
Bad feeling about this.
Okay, Dante, tell me the situation. Did you find number 89?
If I did,
Not
I
yet.
would have told you.
Aha.
Let me get on my job. Right, boss. 89. Right here.
What was that?
Don't worry.
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Dante. Do you realize how screwed I
Same
am?
boss.
Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's
Potentially.
whereabouts now.
An 89 that wishes to be 69.
Where?
See the planning you've got for your perfume business? Dark matter. Simultaneously here. Just whilst you're researching. Oops. Those got a mum Iris. I was expecting to see that.
Wait, are you trying to get her drunk?
No.
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor?
Hmm?
Well, whatever.
Just look up.
I'm sure
Whatever you
have
like.
a good plan.
Whatever your heart desires, dark matter.
Got it?
Well, you looking boss. Yum. Alright. Do this thing. Why haven't you done it? Like, just can you just give me a moment?
So,
A busy
this is
day.
Golden Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6. 2 suspicious individuals approaching.
And we are looking for 2 suspicious individuals. Oh, yeah. Aye. That's... Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! That was a good shot. Oh, no.
Stay right there.
Okay.
You can quote Jaden Smith in the Tribune to Ota. I mean, honestly, not surprised. It's the Ra. The Ra have got it into Iris.
Damn.
Right. Things are kicking off.
Who are they?
I don't think this is the mob.
We'll find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah, but
If I grab ice and try to run, we'll be shot full of holes. The alleys between the buildings are blocked off. We can't go that way. Means
shit. We gotta
shoot out.
I have reached the same conclusion.
I've only
We
got
got a
single-
shootout. What are you looking at here? Well, that is. We just jumped to the parallel world where we're not being shot at. Simple. Oh. Alright.
Date, I have a plan. I will give
Let
you
me.
instructions. Just move as I tell you.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
What's the plan?
So, so.
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just
do
do
it.
it.
Okay.
Look at that. Like a gift from heaven.
Come on, man. Really? Really?
Are they stupid?
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
Date, focus.
A little bit.
Now,
What we
the
shouldn't.
first shot. Shoot the portal-mag vending machine.
The portal mag?
I said no questions. Hurry! Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
Alright. That's a good reanimation. Blew him along the palm of my. That's one way to do it.
Hey, this is...
This is crazy! I've never seen anything like this before!
Okay. I mean, it's working.
It must be stupid.
This is just.
You are too.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
Alright.
Mama?
So that adults who can just Google porn. Well, you'd think that, but it is free and it's in front of them.
There's a group of naked
Stop,
buff
man.
guys dancing outside your bar.
There's... What?
Don't use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up. Now,
Don't lay your hands on my mag. Well
you
done.
just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time. Now let's go!
Oh, and your saliva.
Ready? Here I go.
Here we go. Do this. 3 for 3. Roll little Bible, better go. Oh. Eyes do be strong, Crash. Perfect. Nathan. Love it.
All according to my calculations.
It is a good payoff. It was like the whole dragon statue as well. That was a good payoff. Swung that door open a bit too hard. Gonna need a big lie down after this.
This is...
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's not home?
Doesn't look like it.
I checked her phone's GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
Getting late, but Sunfish Pocket should be safe. Surely members are taking good care of her. I think you'll actually grow up and that needs to do it. It's funny. It's funny, son. It is.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
Just whoever. Just plank your ass. But not this, because this is my seat. A one-seater sofa. Chair. And let's say the boober thing sounded like boobs, you did. Not matter. What is this? What's this chair? What's that feeling? Oh, like it's crunching, daddy. Next to be fart jokes, you'll be like, it's just a natural bodily function, guys. It's like, actually. Audio equipment for an audio file. It's a draw rabbit. A stuffed rabbit. Right. About the attack.
Iris, those guys who tried to kidnap you.
I'll get that low-hanging fruit for you, Crash. Don't you worry. I can get an even more violent one for Dark Matter. What is this? Oh, wait. Exclamation mark Alexa. That should be there. Oh shit, it's not there. Right, 2 secs. That should be there. I don't know why it's not. Second, I'll re-add that. Don't know why that wasn't there. Right. That should be there now.
Hey Alexa, I want you to fucking fart for me.
There we go. We do have low-hanging fruit in this stream. Right.
Do you have any idea who they were?
Serious business now. It's kidnapping. Masked individuals and the like. After a long silence, Iris spoke.
There's a reason I asked you to go on a date so many times.
Whether the fruit hanging so close to ghost boobs, well, there's anything. We got something we need to watch. Next, let's see. Let me pull this up. Anyone in particular? It's just taking us to the main page sign. So many. Alright, you're gonna have to tell us what one specifically. Or are you saying we should just sit and watch all the shots?
I wanted you to protect me.
I wanted a bodyguard.
Another one.
I thought that if I told you the truth, you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't tell you.
You might have believed her.
Now, I'll come clean. My life is being threatened by a secret society. They're called the Nizet Laws.
Nizet Laws.
A group under the control of the Wadjet system. Their ultimate goal is to complete X00639. I discovered them and what they were up to, and now... Date, please help me!
This is taking a ton. Nizet Laws? I mean, close enough. What the fuck? Wow. Okay, right. Hold on a sec here. This I have not seen this. Just- where is it? Right, that should be it there. Let me just make this a bit bigger. That'll be fine. Shut up, plus thinks it's vintage internet comedy. Oh wait, 2 secs. Get the audio. Yeah, right. Up.
Oh shit, fuck on my roommate's door, ha!
Did you see it? On the left side of the door frame, barely visible on camera, a white translucent slowly creeps into the frame. So, what do you think?
Oh my god, it's loud. Oh. Yeah, that was good. That was good, Si. Very well done. I didn't like that.
Going to kill me!
Wait.
No, do I turn that into a sound?
Slow down.
I think I might. Oh, that's me. Sorry. Corin.
It's spelled Naixatloz. Sometimes they just call themselves the Nice. They're
The
deeply
Nice.
connected to the Wadjet system.
The nice guys.
Organization is everywhere. International politics, business leaders, all operating in secret.
And I'm just taking my time, just letting her get it out at her own pace. Gosh, I know how these things work. Oh, this castle keeps disappearing.
In geosynchronous orbit around the equator, longitude 100 degrees east, there's a satellite. It's about 150 feet long, quite big for a satellite.
Yeah.
True. Most satellites are between 5 and 10 feet long. The International Space Station is roughly 330 feet long. So this satellite she is describing is about half as big.
It's always in the same place, and there's no doubt that it's man-made. But by who? And when it was launched, no one knows.
Also true. The first to discover this satellite was a space advocacy group in Japan. It was on the news for a short while. No one could identify it precisely.
Most people thought it was some secret US military satellite and that was it. But that's not the truth. X00639
Secret group.
is a super-powered radio transmitter.
Designs the person that'd have to build it in the stages. Nobody that went up a lot. No. That's probably how they got it up there. like small bits at a time, small launches that nobody would really think about. I think if somebody launched like a 150-foot size satellite, we'd know about it.
Radio.
Transmitter.
But it's not complete. It's still being built. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what Wadjet wants them to do.
But Wadjet?
Well, you know about the Wadjet system, right?
But it'd also take a team to build much to build it much like the ISS. Maybe. We don't know how many people are involved in this group.
Artificial intelligence.
Could be thousands,
Do you know
tens of
where it came
thousands.
from?
Don't know.
It was developed by the American tech conglomerate Elgorg, but no specifics have been revealed.
Basically, the Wadjet system artificial intelligence is from outer space. It was transmitted to Earth in binary as radio waves. They were caught by the space dev team at Elgorg, and when they decoded it, they found that it was a truly incredible source code. That's the code they used to create the Wadjet system.
Okay.
Is this true, Iba?
It is patently ridiculous.
Okay. So to summarise Iris' story, the Wadjet system AI was built by decoding radio waves sent from outer space. A secret society called Knights... Oh. Get out, say their name now. Knights Laws? Or Knights. Knows the secret of the Wadjet system and obeys its will. The ultimate goal is to complete the radio transmitter satellite X00639. Hope they explain how this was built without other governments noticing the listing or part of it. You might be onto something, Dark Matter. Nice in-laws. I think. Oh, okay. Not done these explanations.
To learn that too. They're building X00639 so they can transmit their own data to a planet far away. If they contact a sentient species, then the process will repeat itself again. That species will decode the signal, create an AI, then build a
As long as
radio
they're
transmitter.
intelligent enough to decode it. Unless could be all in the head.
Because they're an AI, they can create copies of themselves for transmission. Doing this
Because of a
over and
podcast.
over means that
Well,
Wadjet
conspiracy
will
theory
eventually spread
podcast.
across the universe.
You know. Can't believe they used to have Jenny AI. It's all this fucking group's fault. Decoding space messages they could have just left as a lane. And just been like, just went about a day. Artists' work going to be getting scraped left, right, and centre. Would be fine. No.
After that,
Yeah. After they're spread all over space, what do they do next?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, why do humans have children?
I'm only one person. Come on.
It's the same thing. Wadjet is alive. They want to spread across the universe. That's their destiny.
Fair enough.
Nyes and Wadjet have a mutually beneficial relationship. Wadjet can control stock prices. Nyes benefits from that.
Oh, but
In
the money.
Nyes helps
Always
Wadjet's
about the money.
ultimate goal. That's why Nyes is in militaries and corporations all over the world. To help build X006.
Alice, you're full of shit. Honestly, it's late. The omelet's getting to you. Have a nap. No good time for this.
Let's say that one day Wadjet shows up on your computer screen. Hi guys, nice to meet you. Want to help us out? Do you really think humans would help? Most people would probably think their PC has a virus or something.
Yeah.
Or they'd panic and try to remove them.
I mean, I look at Copilot like a virus. It's like you just used to appeal to my work laptop. I don't fucking ask you. I'm not touching that.
I don't know what would happen. I'm sure Wadjet made their own predictions. And they thought it was best to control certain parts of humanity from behind the scenes. But they needed some kind of direct influence. They can't build a satellite by themselves, right?
Yep. They've got our bosses going, oh, Copilot's really good. You're like, well, you fuck off and use it. Convicted by the virus and I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, I bring nothing but goodness. Right? I'm a beneficial virus. You know, like one of those parasites that just helps. And I'm all good for you. You don't need to worry about it. That's the one.
That's why they created Nyset laws.
Nyset laws. Nyset laws. I'm going to forget that for Thursday.
All right, I get it.
You do?
Not really, but she doesn't need to know that.
Like the pokerist, exactly.
Hmm.
Lisa, you get it.
But listening to your explanation, Nyes doesn't sound like a bad organization.
No, that's not true. Think of how much money and resources are going to Nyes. Think of how many people are suffering in poverty. And all the wars happening across the planet. And human trafficking and slavery. Nyes has the power and resources to put an end to all of that. But they don't. They only care about themselves.
Yep. You see that about a lot of billionaires. Yeah. It's just billionaires, isn't it? How much money and resources are going to... Yeah, too much. See that the whole thing is like... It's always the argument of... You can't tell me how to spend my money. And you're like, do you know what? Fair. I can't tell you how you should be spending your money based on my opinion. The issue is you choose not to. That's the problem. You actively choose not to help. Which is worse than me telling you what you should be doing with the money. But this is what I want Nice to see, because I want all the billionaires to leave the planet. Actually, you know what? Just fuck off. Take them away.
Anything to protect their own interests.
Like anytime you hear like oh, but if you tax billionaires, they'll just leave. You're like, yeah. That would be by design. So they can all fuck off. It's a win-win. Trickle-down economics is not a fucking thing, man. Like, I keep explaining billionaires to you, know. Aye, then they'll all stop exploiting you. Yeah. Aye, sure.
They'll kill if they have to. Which is why I'm being targeted. Because I found out their secret.
Important about other people's business, Iris. I like clock that sigh. You know what? It looks happy. It's like, you know what? I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to bring the tunes.
Well,
Living my best life. My purpose in life.
But it's true. Believe me. Nice is dangerous.
Oh, we don't have a quack, but we do have. Close enough. This white jacket for you, Iris.
Understand, Date. You saw my dead body.
Can't argue with that.
Do you think that you were killed by Nyes in the parallel world?
Yes, I think so.
And Sejima's involved. I mean, obviously, the politician.
You're the only person I can trust. Please, don't leave me. You have to protect me.
Cool. Well, we investigative partner then. The big one. I don't know what I expected. The cock wall in the wall. Cool. That's that. Fair enough. Iris' story is, well, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't believe a word of it. But it's true that she was almost kidnapped by some mysterious group. A lot of resources. It wasn't like it was like a couple of them. And it's true I saw a dead body in the cold storage warehouse. And if that happened in the parallel world...
Date, you can't tell me that you actually believe this.
Aiba,
well,
you use the Wadjet system too, right?
So what if I do?
I was one of them.
Do you suspect me, Date? Do you think I'm an agent of Nyes?
Well...
Fine. This can be solved easily.
Problem with such a secret is killing people tends to bring more eyes. A super smart AI would probably just let people think you're crazy. Yeah, somebody's like, if you have singular person going on about conspiracy theories, you just be like, we're talking shite. But as soon as you do something to silence them, people will be like, well, why do you need silence? It's like Sejima, right? Can I ask you these questions? No. Do you have a warrant? Do I need one? Well, I'm not answering your questions unless you've got a warrant. And you're like, well...
Look into her mind. Then you will discover if her story is true or not.
A sink, of course.
To HQ. Choom. Barris in the passenger seat, I head back to Abyss. But really, I don't know what to take her there. Because boss would be waiting.
The men who attacked us at Golden Yokocho were waiting for us.
But I kind of feel like this is a good stopping point. Because it is 10 o'clock. Saying not it's been a conspiracy to jolly here there's no Epstein list and Epstein definitely killed himself. The list that we're going on about for how long? And now there's none. The list is on their desk and it doesn't exist. Hold on. I know I saved this, but I'm doing it again. This is Epstein's cat. Real, but it isn't. And there's all these people in photos with all these people, and they're like, I don't know. I never went there. That was like the latest thing for Elon Musk on it. Like, oh, no, I was, and I turned up once, and like, I didn't mix with the vibes, so I just left. And I don't know Ghislaine Maxwell. I just photobombed the picture because, like, you know, for the lols. I don't know, Paul Benson. Fuck up. Anyway, it's too late to get into that now. Yeah, Dark Matter, you have my sympathies on that one. Can't imagine it's a fun time. Yeah, on that note, on for 4 hours. I need to stop. I am extremely tired. Oh, Guy Disney. Guy stopped raids in his page, didn't he? It was unfortunate. Yeah, look, see this? That way, even. I'll be back on Thursday. A little bit more of me. Less Ota. Less Ota. More me. I can deal with that. Although, is that kind of like the whole catch-22 thing of if there's more of me playing this, there will be more Ota. Fortunately. I was like, I mean, that's fair. It says January to the months. Just unfortunate. Time to join us. Yep. We'll just dive in that way. Right, you know what? I'm just going to end it there. You should jump over and see Guy. His one bro stream sounds like it's going extremely well. Exactly, see? Fucking mess of this. Absolute state of it. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Crash, you're not streaming tomorrow. Is that right? I don't know who's streaming next. In TOS, if anyone. This person to stream is Mikey, actually. You know what? See if, oops. In the evening, right, do you know what? Give Mikey a wee offline raid. If you don't follow, do so. He's a good lad. I think he's doing Resident Evil... Resident Evil something. Outbreak. Resident Evil Outbreak. But yeah. Cheers all for being here. Cheers for the chat. Back here, Thursday, 7 PM Scottish time. Dark Matter, I've not quite figured out the time difference, but whenever you turned up last time, or today, do that again. And we'll start our mind sync with Iris to see if all these conspiracy theories are true. But then, if she believes them, they've all been in her head. Doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Just what she's thinking. Cool. Right. Well, there's that. That's that thought just came out of my head. We got that to look forward to on Wednesday. No, we don't. No, it's June on Wednesday. That to look forward to on Thursday. I'm going to stop getting on. Thank you all for being here. Trash, Cheers to the raid earlier. Rise as well, although I don't think Rise got this working. I think Rise is away. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever you're up to. Enjoy tomorrow. I'll probably be speaking to you anyway. But till I see you again. Take care. Catch you on the next one. Bye bye.